This video is driving through Tisa to Cebu City. I'm heading back home now, and I'm here in Tisa, Barangay Tisa near Labangon, and I want to show you that how the road situation look like from here towards Cebu City. So you can tell that it's now raining. That's why I need to head back home. And here is the view here around Tisa. So there's no traffic lights here. We just have to follow this one on the end. I'm gonna have to make sure that you got the perfect view because it's quite dark. So I'm adjusting the camera to get the light. But in Tisa, Labangon, and this is now in Tres de Abril. So you got Mama Carmen's Bakahan. And I'm going straight on. So if I do it like that, it's a bit lighter. Adjusting almost. There. So I'll just check my text. So we are still traversing to Katipunan Street here in Labangon. We're gonna go on the left side. That will take us to Banawa, easier for us to reach around Fuente Osmeña or Capitol, then straight on to here. This is like Birama Avenue to Banawa. There you go. You see the Casamira condominiums. And what's visible around here with public transport is those tricycle driven by pedal power, because that's the public transport here, or the actual motorbike itself. All right. So I had a comment that I drive so slow. Maybe in America that you are driving so fast, but you gotta have to think I'm purposely doing a slow driving so the camera will capture the sight that I'm passing through, since I'm doing a driving video. I cannot capture the sights if I have to go fast. And beside, what I've learned here, if there's street lights, you only can drive the maximum of 30 kilometers per hour. Now, in America, you might be doing it so fast, but the driving video I do is not about my driving. It's about the sight and sounds of Cebu City, not how fast, how slow I can drive. But some don't understand that. They think driving video is to show my driving skills. It's not about that. It's the sight and sound of Cebu City on the streets that I'm driving through. This is Birama. That's enough of that. Birama extension. El Salvador. That's Happy Valley on the right side. This is going to Banawa, Birama. Remember last Sunday that we're gonna have to go past this Happy Valley just to visit our friend who lives behind Casamira. And we went there again today to pay for the multi-cab, but he's still using it for now, so we just give him a few days until he's ready, because he just moved house and all his things is still on the top of the multi-cab. But you will soon see the multi-cab without its emotional baggage. LOL, it's not real emotional. The baggage just on top of the multi-cab. Here is now we're entering the Banawa area. So they have Paseo, there are Cenas there on the left side where McDonald's is. That's another like IT park. This is where the lockdown was done last Sunday. This is closed here. We can't go through. And like that policeman said, it's open Monday to Saturday. So this road will take us on the crossing of Guadalupe and then up to the capital site, Capitol Street. So we avoid by opening this road in Banawa last Sunday because we're driving to Capitol towards Labangon or in Tisa. We have avoided the main city roads, but they close it, so we have no choice but to turn around. Look at all the beauty parlors, microblading studios, street arts. You know, street art, aka painting on the walls, on the street walls. So Banawa to Capitol. There we go. Banawa Auto Sales there on the left side, and on the streets like that one where the car is coming out, there are a lot of residential area there. But this road is very accessible to like the north part of Cebu City, like Capitol and Talamban. So it's easier from the south area to go up via this road to go to the north side of Cebu City. There's one pavilion where most of the Guadalupe residents that they go shopping there for your grocery shopping. One pavilion. This one we go straight ahead, but if you go on the crossing, if you turn left, that will take you to Guadalupe. If he's turning on the left, why don't he start turning now so they won't block him? So it's now green light. He should start turning now. Otherwise we'll be reaching the red light and there's still no moving for us. I think he's turning to Guadalupe area. going to Guadalupe. The other side, you're going to Birama. And here, this is now going to Capitol and Iscario Street. So this is still part of Guadalupe. You can see Motor Star, Rosie, motorcycles are here, Honda, and also the e-trike is also here. There, the Eco Drive, but unfortunately they're still not allowed to fly the street, so it should be like internal or provincial areas. But here in the city, the e-trikes are still not allowed. So here on this bridge, we are now on Capitol area. There's Amethyst Boutique Hotel. Here is the settlements. And up ahead you can see the Capitol building, Provincial Capitol. So we are turning on the left to follow the Iscario Road. That will take us to Cebu Business Park. From Iscario to Iscario Extension. And then we go via Archbishop Reyes Road. Because I know I got some viewers that like to follow where I'm driving on the map of Cebu City via Google. So we are now waiting for the green light, and here on the left you can see the Capitol building. But that is not our topic for now. There's the Capitol building. I'm showing you the sights around Cebu City drives. So there's a lot of eateries here in the corner because, you know, the establishments around here, banks, offices. Because Capitol is quite a prominent address here because it's easy to find Capitol area. Because of course, you know, the landmark, the provincial capital. So I'm going straight ahead, and if you are following me turning on the right, that will take you to Puente Osmeña. That's our Capitol building that we are passing through. And there's someone who's risking his life crossing without the lights being green. Again, it's now 4:11. It's the heart of traffic. And also we are fasting on Capitol. That's where I get my order from my family, which is Burger King. Switches timing. So you can see all this traffic enforcer in Cebu City. It's called the CCTO, and they are wearing that costume, black and then neon a little bit. And Capitol Market here on the right, it's still existing. They're still functioning every day now. Not unlike before that they are just Thursday to Sunday. They are now operating every day. And look out the buildings around here that used to be full up with low offices. And since the courts is not in Capitol area anymore, it used to be in the back of the Provincial Capitol building. The courts are now in Pier 4 in the Kimonda building, temporarily housed there. So most of the offices that used to rent around here on those buildings have transferred there, so leaving all those offices closed and not occupied. It's also around this building here, that green building up there. used to have a lot of law offices there, but now they all transferred in Pier 4. Only like a handful is left around here. So continuing on our drive, it's green, so might as well take the opportunity to make sure that we can go through. That's the Capitol Square, another commercial center. It used to be the place of that eat all you can yaki mix. It already closed now. Iscario Central across with hotel and mall. And this here is the Maxwell Hotel, Cebu Pension Plaza, and Apartel. There's got some 3-star hotel accommodations around here, right in the heart of Cebu City capital area. There's a lot of like pension houses, small pension houses around this. So that's the Maxwell Hotel, and over on the left side is the Apartel and Cebu Pension Plaza. That's the prominent one, but I know there's some other rental accommodations on the back because you can see it in the Google Maps. And here is the church vicinity of the Capitol Church. This is the Bibo place. This is gonna, I'll turn left here. Our Lady of the Sacred Heart Parish. So Sen is making the sign of the cross as we pass any church. That's another Filipino tradition, is to make the sign of the cross as you pass through any church or sacred institution. They won't not stop. You know, because you have to be careful because they will never stop. We are now in Burger King drive-thru. I'll just turn this off because I have to make sure I got my bearings on. What will I order? So continuing now for our driving video in the city of Cebu, north side. Since they don't have the mushroom Swiss in Burger King, I'm going back to another Burger King branch here in Mabolo area near Sykes building. And I called before. We go there now and they have the mushroom Swiss still. So now we have to go on Sykes because my daughter texts me that they will both want the burgers for dinner. So I'm now going back home at 4:23. Then I'll be bringing the burger with me. Again, very traffic. It's now rush hour. Most offices are now closed 4 or 5 in the afternoon. I think start to move. And around Iscario area around here, you will see a lot of new hotels. That's the Mandarin, of course, and then the Park Lane Hotel and this extended Golden Peak Hotel. OMG, the bus has got a wrong oh, there's an VIP with all the entourage. So we go straight on to past the Cebu Business Park. We are still on the Iscario area, but up ahead you see the Mandarin Hotel. On the left side it's the Park Lane Hotel. Golden Peak has expanded during the pandemic. They have 2 buildings now. There you have the other Molabi Suites. That's another one that you can rent on. And another one there. There's a lot of little hotels around here because they are just walking distance to Ayala Center, Cebu, or the Cebu Business Park and the IT Park. And for people who has not been home for so long, this is Iscario Street. You can see that it's now 3 lanes both sides. Iscario Street used to be just 2 lanes and a narrow area, narrow residential area. But now this is what happened now. This is like connecting to Cebu Business Park. This is the overpass of the Cebu Business Park. We are going on the right, passing through the Cebu Business Park. There's no traffic officer. Have you noticed? There's no clog up of cars. Sometimes, like I said, it's the traffic officer that caused the traffic, because leaving their own device, the people will just give way. Who is the first one there should go through. But if there's a traffic officer, they want to all clog in before they release the other side. Now we have passed. We are now entering the vicinity. We have driving down the vicinity of the Cebu Business Park. That's a Citibank building, FGU building where Citibank is, or BPI. But here is on the back is the Ayala FGU building, the Ayala Center Cebu. There's a John Doerr building ongoing there. Mercedes-Benz towers here on the side. This is where the waiting bus area. You know those cones that you see on the side of the road, now very common around the streets of Cebu City. They are actually for the bicycle lane. And the thing is, the bicycles don't follow their lane. Look at that bicycle rider on the front of us, following the traffic instead of following their own lane. So here, of course, you're familiar with the first building here in the Keppel Tower. That's an old building. In fact, some of the elevator don't work there once in a while. And there's the Globe Tower, some of the old ones around here. But on the back, you see it's all newly built buildings by Lexmark. Now going out of Ayala Center Cebu, or the Cebu Business Park, we are now traversing towards Mabolo, Cebu City. And on the left is Barrio Luz. And these are all the eateries for all the employees in the call centers, especially when this, you know, this Taft East Gate, there's a few buildings there that's gonna be built in the future, and it's all gonna be most of the call center BPOs will be housed there. That's Barrio Luz, an dense urban residential area right in the heart of uptown Cebu City. There, Barrio Luz. So this is done because of the building there to prevent all the droppings from the building work. But that's Lander Superstore, another imported items shop like S&R. That's the competition of S&R, Landers. It's just outside the Cebu Business Park. But here, this is the Taft East Gate on the left, on the right side rather. And like I said, that will be like a small IT park again when it's done. Condominiums, commercial centers, and residences. This is one thing that you will notice here in the end of this Cebu Business Park are the vendors. Fruit vendors, different kinds of food, but mostly fruit vendors, like that man is selling, that boy is selling. This is called kaimito or star apple. It's the season of kaimito. So my walking friend is not the season of lanzones yet. Green lights, 28 seconds, 26. So we have 30 seconds to go through. Oh, it's not traffic. What is that? Very good. Used to be all clogged up around here at this time of the day, 5 o'clock, 4:30 in the afternoon to 5 o'clock. There's Castle Peak Hotel up ahead, and the next left side will be Sarosa Hotel. Now this is Mabolo area, and it's now also developed into a BPO center. You got the top east side, that will be a cluster of buildings in there as well, and up ahead there is Sykes and the Gagpa building, which house most of the BPO. So this is gonna be a busy street. No wonder there is restaurants around like Burger King, all the fast food catering for the BPOs. Shakey's is all around here as well. Shakey's, Greenwich, Burger King, Jollibee, of course, and McDonald's is right in the corner of KFC is also near there. So when there's a lot of fast food, they are targeting something like the BPO centers around here. And they have some nice Red Doors Hotel, which is like the 3-star hotels and accommodations. There's also a lot of apartments for rent around here in Mabolo area. This is like posh area for renting apartments. They have some nice ones there on that back of Castle Peak hotels. Yeah, on the left side, that's Sarosa International Hotel, and you can see a building being built there on the way to its finishing. That's another condominiums, and at the end of this road you will see that there are two like small hotels, Alpa Suites, and the other suite they're just across one another. We need to talk. That's another hotel where that we need to talk. Jesus, the Shakey's. There's another restaurant area there, the E-Zone, grocery, Foodorama, City Park Hotel on the right side, and a new like mall or Bonifacio district, coffee shops and grocery. So this is the Burger King. We need to go on the left side. This is a commercial area there, drive through. Down Iboch. So we're gonna turn this off now.